tonight it says technical experimental night. It's completely up in the air. There is no um, rhyme or reason why or how or what we're doing. It's just something we're going to go and play with a couple things, see how things work. If they do work, if they don't, they don't. If they do, hey, great. Um, yeah, I was thinking for a long time. I was thinking, okay, how about we just do a uh, a night where we're just trying different things, trying different experimental things. We're experimenting. It's science. I do have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, how well it's gonna work, or how it's gonna look. But usually I do have my collared light that I usually have in the back. I use this a cheap $15 LED light, throw light that I got from Amazon, and it does a decent job. I mean, it illuminates the back. Just one single light, it does a pretty good job. Um, my idea that hopefully it works. I've been thinking about it for a while, but is to use a projector, projecting something or I don't know, something back there, another stream. This stream or an older stream or what? So it'd be interesting to figure out the logistics of it all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was playing around with a lot of this different ways of how doing stuff. Doing the move plugin is actually really awesome. Playing around with overrides and excuse me, positioning and all sorts of stuff. I one thing I don't know if you watch my streams, my prior streams and my prior videos here on YouTube. You'll notice that I've changed. You know, because I used to have this a border that could be here and here, and then I had the chat and everything. I decided, let's go to a more minimalist type of overlay. Yeah, as I say, minimalist with a lot more, not really a lot more stuff, but it's just more stuff that you can see. Well, it's not really more. It's just the same. I got Revolution Partner here, little banner or the bug, and Creators Guild, and I got the now playing, and of course I got right here is the what I'm looking at as like a preview. So I've been playing around with different things, and it's nice to actually experiment and to try different things. Oh, that's what I do all the time. I seriously, it's one of those things where I mean, I don't think I've had an overlay for more than a couple months, or a same overlay for more than a couple months. So yeah, I was also thinking with the projector, because I don't know how well it would look back here. Of course, I use the NVIDIA broadcaster software, and that's how I can get the blurred effect. It's actually pretty cool that it's using software to make my C922 look almost like a DSLR. I say almost because you can tell. You look at the microphone, the fuzz. How was it? The pop filter. Not a pop filter. I forget what this part is. But yeah, if I move my hand, because the AI, the algorithm, is deciding, oh, that's part of the human. I want to make sure that's in focus. If I move my hand out of the way, see, it goes back to fuzzy. So your depth of field is kind of weird, but it does the job decent enough. And that's all I really care about. But if I have the projector, let me hold on a second. So yeah, I got my Chromebook. I have not used in March of last year. Like I said, since the COVID has really screw things up. So I haven't even powered it up. It's been in that bag in the closet since then because I haven't been able to get it anywhere or go anywhere. So I haven't had a chance to use any of my camera gear until now. So like I said, I had to clean it off because there is a whole bunch of cat hair on it. Ugh, cat hair gets everywhere. It sucks, but it works. So bear with me just a moment. As I get this plugged in. The nice thing with Chromebooks is that it doesn't really matter if you haven't started up in months or a year. They pretty much go off whenever, or they start up whenever you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the projector. I mean, this one is a cheap. Actually, I should have checked if I had a HDMI cable. Oof. Totally forgot if I had one, an extra one. I think I do. Oh yeah, let me check. Hold on. No, I was able. Yeah, I was able to use a HDMI because I used to use it for Halloween. I use that for the on the front windows or wherever windows you can do the white sheet and with the image on it as like the zombies on the window. It's actually pretty cool. So I did that. We did that last week. Not last week. This past Halloween. So it's been not too long. It's been a couple months. Actually, I should invest in a nice lav mic, a wireless one, like the Rode. Was it the Rode Go or the David Foster for the main guy who started the Creators Guild and all the other content creators. He did a Seismic lav mic. You get two mics with two transceivers with the lav mic and a receiver. And I think it was like 300. I want to say I don't exactly remember the exact price range, but it actually did had a very good quality. So there is that. So bear with me 1 second while I go in the closet here and find an HDMI cable and get the projector. So one moment. Luckily for me, I had left the HDMI cable plugged into it, so I didn't have to look for it. So yeah, it's like I said, it's just a cheap. Was it about $120? I think it's 720p projector you get off of Amazon, some no name whatever. Nothing special. It's just cheap, very cheap. Well, considering a lot of projectors are hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars. So let me go ahead and boot it up and see how it goes. It's actually pretty cool. Of course, as you can see, you can't really tell exactly. I pulled up last night's stream over on Twitch. Of course, Twitch and their great infrastructure is just buffering right now, but it's doable. You can put. It's actually not that bad. I don't know if I can do it on there or some other location, but of course I'm not gonna go looking for power cable or something like that. Hold on a second. So it was a see my that's rolling around all over the place. For some odd reason, because I'm started streaming this week at 900p. So for some odd reason, Twitch and its infinite wisdom decided, oh, that's way too much. You need to go down to 160p. That's much better. Hell, Twitch. Jesus. Let me guess, it froze again. God, Twitch, you suck. the network area. Screw you, Twitch. So my reason it decided to, it says the medium Wi-Fi signal. That's the reason why you don't get Wi-Fi or use Wi-Fi for any kind of streaming stuff, because it is crap. But the capability is there, and use actually, let me pull this up. So I pretty much took off the blur. That's pretty much all I did, and I hope. Yeah, you can't really hear. I can hear it. The fan on the projector, I can hear it, but I'm hoping that it's not coming through. It's a noise gate on the podcast. Rodecaster is taking care of that. But as you can see, the capability is there. You can use a dark screen with like a high contrast light text or anything else. You can definitely you can use it. It's usable. And that's what I'm trying to get a point across. But I was thinking of trying this. I don't know how much of a distraction it would be. Of course, also the Wi-Fi with this Chromebook, it's not going to be the best. I don't want to set it up through my phone's hotspot. There we go. Get back into the. Yes, I know it's still running. Thanks for telling me. But this is one of the things. It's like trying different things, you know. A lot of people use or have chat or something. And with this, I don't know how well chat would work, because the sizing is going to be way too big. You gonna have, your resolution is going to be way too much, or too little, I should say. You're looking at 800 by 600 probably. And of course, you have to think about with the space that you're shining or projecting onto, that it's not going to be conducive for something like that with the doors and the wall and the breaks in between and the different levels. But it was something different, like just something in the background besides colored lights or LEDs, the RGB, the unicorn vomit that's back. Usually you see in a lot of streamers. This is what you can do. You can try this out, and for cheap, because I know there's some projectors, they say HD quality, that is just going to be up to 480. I want to say 480p, where if you try watching a movie or something like on a screen, you're not going to have the best experience. But when you're shining it on a flat surface or a flat white surface, it should be no problem. Of course, you want something that's 720 or 1080 or even higher. But then again, you're going into a higher territory of monetary that you're going to be shelling out. You're going to be shelling out a lot of money. Unless you already have something on hand. I mean, I've had this. I don't really use this except for maybe once or twice a year. So it just sits in that closet for the rest of the year. So I was just like, you know what? Let's see how it works. Let's see how this looks. And truthfully, it's not bad. For just a few seconds, I was able to get Twitch to show up there. Let me see if I can pull it up again, because I don't know if it was just in a bad spot, but give me 1 second. So I was able to get it on YouTube right now. Come on. But anyways, let me try one more time. I'll just let it play. Or what the hell? Whenever I come back to sit, it just fails. Oh, right. Oh, there we go. Nope, it's still buffering. So yeah, I mean, I have a, oh, there he goes. But if I do go back to the NVIDIA broadcaster, let me go ahead, turn that down. I mean, the quality, if I have the projector a little bit further back, so you know it's um field, not field of view, but the resolution, or you know, whatever it's called, is a lot larger, pretty much take up the whole wall. Or even on this side pointing towards the door, that might work too. It's going to take a lot of experimentation, and I can only do this at night because I need, actually here, hold on a second, let me turn off this light. Well, I'm illuminated by, let me, the windows here, turn on bright mode. I might just have to redo some of the lighting. Nope, that fails again. I mean, it's possible. The idea is sound. It's plausible. Like Mythbusters. Oh boy. So what's going to happen is I have this at the camera is at 1080 at 30. What's going to happen is I'm going to start introducing a lot of noise. It's going to be see, as my hand, all the trails. So I don't want to go too, I want some light so it's not introducing a lot of noise. It's not, I mean, you can see the gist of what is being shown on the back there. So who knows? All right, put that away. So yeah, that's what I was actually wanted to play around with to see how it looks. And it's not bad. It just needs some more work. It's not like having another TV in the background, which yeah, it'll be nice, but I don't have the funds, and I really don't have, I don't want to keep getting all this stuff here. I got limited workspace. I don't want to fill up. I got, also, this is my work from home office. So then my wife is back here. So it's just one of those little things that, you know, it's nice to play around with, see how it looked. If it looked like crap, it's not too bad. It's just, I don't know how you would go about things with it. Because I couldn't do any kind of chat. I couldn't do any kind of alerts or, you know, the normal streamer stuff. So it kind of comes down to what would you use it for? Besides just some stuff in the background. And of course, this Chromebook is not the best. This thing is probably about this thing is about 10 years old. So it's been around a while. It's, you know, Chromebooks, I mean, they're tough little bastards. But yeah. So there it is, using a projector as, you know, a chat overlay or any kind of alert overlays, or just something in the background to give your space something more besides RGB. So there you go. If you have a projector or you got your means to get a cheap one from Amazon, by all means, go ahead and try it out. It's not going to hurt anything. And in your case, it might help besides RGB, because we got so many streamers and content creators that have RGB. It's kind of a cliched thing now. It's a trope.